Hey guys, this is Comic Uno and Dark Avenger Inc. and today I'm doing a review for Nightwing issue 19. But before I start talking about this issue, just want to give you guys a little update that I have 4 reviews on Dark Avenger Inc. that I usually do on Comic Uno, which are Green Lantern New Guardians issue 19, Vibe issue 3, and Ultimate Comics Wolverine issue 3. And the other one is actually Advanced Review, which is Invincible issue 102. So if you want to go check out those reviews, just go in the description below and there'll be a link for Dark Avenger Inc. But let's talk about Nightwing issue 19. Let's talk about the cover. The cover didn't really get me that excited. I didn't love the haha, because then you think, alright, that's Joker, and it had nothing to do with Joker. It has to do with this person, Prankster, who's supposed to be crazy, and, you know, that's it. So, I wasn't totally excited with the cover, and I'll talk about the art also, but the art is not that bad on the cover, but inside, it reminds me of a series. I'll tell you which series when I actually talk about the art more, but yeah, I didn't love the cover. It didn't get me totally excited, but actually usually Nightwing's on the middle of my pile, and I actually read this last, because I really was not that excited to read this issue because of the cover, and then I was looking inside the issue, I'm like, I really don't like this art, so I was really like, oh, what's going to happen with this issue? Am I going to like it or am I not going to like it? Especially because I do like Nightwing. It's a really good series, but didn't know what to expect with this issue. But let's see what happened. So, Nightwing is now in Chicago for a couple of weeks because he knows Tony Zuko, who killed his parents, is there. And he doesn't know exactly where, and because this is where he tracked him, really, the best he could track him. But he doesn't know exactly where. He doesn't even know if he's still there, but he's trying to find Tony Zuko. But the main story and the main villain is Prankster. She's crazy, and she is pretty much making Chicago on high alert, I guess. You know, it's just one of those big villains for Chicago, and really, again, that's what we get to see mostly is with this Prankster girl. She's crazy, she's kind of the main villain, but the main story really is more about Tony Zuko, and him knowing that Nightwing is at Chicago. But again, it's also about Prankster. It's like really trying to share both of them, because Prankster in the end's like, oh, thanks for the money, but I need to have a good prank. So it's kind of like a rip-off of Joker, I would say. So yeah, I'm going to tell you guys, I didn't love this issue, and I'll tell you exactly why. I'm actually giving it a little lower grade than I was going to give it. But I didn't love this issue. I thought the main character, again, was just a rip-off of Joker, and she was not interesting at all. I mean, yeah, she's babbling, sure. She's crazy, but she didn't do it in a really great way. You could babble, and any writer could make a character babble, really, but was it a good babble? Not really. I know, does that make sense, but really, it wasn't a good babble. It wasn't. I think the only thing that was really interesting about this issue, which really the main story, the main plot for main story arc for Nightwing right now is Tony Zuko. He's alive, and that was something I was interested in, but really it wasn't a main focus in this issue. Of course, there's a lot of hints of it. Tony Zuko's actually in this issue, but again, the main plot for this issue was Prankster, and she just was not interesting at all. Again, Joker ripoff. And you see that with the cover. You would think this is a Joker cover. She just, and again, she wasn't babbling like Joker. She was babbling in a way that you could, it just made no sense. And it didn't mean anything, you know? It didn't mean that I mean, they're trying to say that she was crazy, but again, you could babble. A writer could make a character babble in any way, but it didn't intensify her character at all. So again, I just wasn't impressed with Prankster, and it seems like she's going to be in the next issue. There's too little of Tony Zuko in this issue to make me impressed, because that's the story I'm looking forward to, and you didn't really give us that much with it. I mean, I think there was enough with it, but not as much as I wanted. I think they should have concentrated more on that and forget this secondary character, the secondary villain. Is it interesting that Nightwing's in another city? I think it was. I think it was interesting to see him in Chicago and see how they relate with superheroes. They don't really see them that much, and a lot of people don't wear masks, so it's kind of interesting to see that, the difference with Gotham and Chicago. And then we get to talk about the art. Tell me what you guys, if you read Teen Titans, okay, just spoiled what I was going to say, but yeah, this is Teen Titans art. I don't like the New 52 Teen Titans, so reminding me of the New 52 Teen Titans is not usually a good thing. Yeah, so I didn't love this art. It's definitely a downgrade from the art we usually get. I love the grittiness, it just felt really Batman, you know, it felt Batman secondary title. It just felt like a Batgirl Nightwing series. It felt like that art. It didn't feel as gritty as Batman, a little lighter, but still had the same style as Batman. It worked. So with seeing this art, seeing Teen Titans art, first of all, I really don't like the New 52 Teen Titans. Really hate them because I'm a big pre-New 52 Teen Titans fan, so I really don't like that art, really didn't like the story. So that was one thing. And then, it's not that great of art. It really was a downgrade from what we usually have. So, I was disappointed with that. I'm gonna give this issue a 2.5. Was it a really horrendous issue? No. But it wasn't a good issue either. Usually with Nightwing, the series is pretty solid, and I was really disappointed with this issue. Again, the villain was not interesting at all. The art wasn't there. The only thing that I was interested in was him going to Chicago, and Tony Zuko. And Tony Zuko was not in this issue as much as I wanted him to be. And I know we're going to see more of him, see more of his story, but again, I think we should just concentrate on him a little bit more because that's what we're interested in. And especially if you're going to have a good villain at least, a good secondary villain. Yeah, so we'll see what happens with next issue. I really did not like this issue that much, but yeah, I'm going to give this 2.5. Definitely don't pick it up. I would have, maybe, wouldn't avoid this story arc because again, the story arc is interesting. But we'll see where the next issue goes. We'll see. Just not a good start off for the story arc. And right after Death of the Family, it's kind of a weird story arc. But I'm going to give it 2.5. I say don't pick it up, guys. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter for Comic Uno and the right situations. And I will see you guys later. Bye, guys.